Good afternoon, the chairman, human rights defender, and access to justice advocate center. Our legal department, for comrades, viewers, and Mrs. Solution, and live from Ikeja Allen Avenue branch of the Office of Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center. We have a case of breach of contract and defraudment reported in this office by one Mrs. Chinyere Egemole against Mr. Michael against Mr. Uche Ahubelem, the MD of Brickwork Global Investment Limited. Please join us as we interview the complainant, Mrs. Chenyere, in our office and how we can be of help and assistance to her. Thank you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center. For more useful information, visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Thank you. This case will be treated on our YouTube channel, please. So join us there, please. Thank you. Good afternoon, please. Good afternoon. Okay, you try to be audible enough so I can hear you out. We reported a case against Mr. Uche Akubelem. Can you tell the viewers and this office what the case is all about, how it all started, and how you get involved in investing 4 million that you are looking for to retrieve back?
My name is Chinyere Egemole. 4 years ago, uh, Brickwork Global Investment Limited advertised the sales of properties around the Lekki Ajah Expressway. And the name of the estate is Mayflower Garden Estate. And I bought a plot of land at the cost of 4 million total. And I was issued receipts for all my payments. And up until now, I've not been shown the property. And all efforts to talk with them to find out the situation of the contract I have with them, they have not been able to tell me the situation. So right now, I've decided that they should give me my land or give me my money. None of this is forthcoming. So right now, I want my money back. I'm no longer interested in the company and the property.
Okay, you got the advice on air.
Yes.
Got the advice on air.
No, I didn't get it on air.
How did you get to know about the company?
And one of their workers, who is my account officer, sold brought the flyers to me and advertised it to me.
And that was how you started investing.
Yes, ma'am.
How was the payment made?
Outright payments was supposed to be under 6 months. That's if you're going to pay in the first 6 months, it was supposed to be 3.5 million with
Yeah.
500,000, which was meant for documentation and survey. And I paid within the first 6 months. All the installment payments are here with me and the receipts. And they have issued me an official receipt covering the payment I made to them.
Whom have you been contacting in the company as regard to your debt?
Their sales customer service agent. Her number is on their flyer, and also my account officer.
So you have been contacting them for how long have you been asking for this money?
This is the fifth year now.
Fifth year.
Yes, this is the fifth year.
And what was the response?
They keep telling me that I should call back. So when I got tired of back and forth, I told them I want to sell the property. How do I go about it? They said they will advertise it on their platform for me. That whenever they get a buyer, I can come for it. And at the time I was speaking with them, they told me that the present price of that property is now 8 million. I said, when you get a buyer, let me know. I will talk with the buyer. But eventually, when they were not getting a buyer, I got a buyer myself. And I called them. I said, let me see the piece of land I paid for so that, when I'm selling a property to somebody, the person should be able to see what I'm selling. And they didn't come forth with that.
But were you given any documents?
Yes, I have all the documents.
Can we see the documents?
This is the deed of assignment.
Um, okay. Um, okay, show all these pages for me. Bring it down a bit. Yeah. Take it off. Take it off. No. Open it.
The next page.
No. The same page. Take it off. No. Take it this way. Yeah. Take it off. Take it off. Let's see the second page. Take it off. Hold them. Okay. Another page. Another page. Take it off. Take it off. Oh, okay. Another page. Take it off. Oh, oh. Another page is the same.
This is the front page.
Like the deed of assignment. Oh, oh. Good. Take it off. Sorry. This is the deed of assignment. Which other document do you have?
How about the receipts of payment?
Let's see.
This is from the company issued you this receipt. 0.5 million. and documentation.
for the survey and documentation.
Yes,
500,000.
yes.
Give me some. You say? That's what he has been doing.
Number you're calling cannot be reached. Try.
Are you watching the case or you are replying messages?
Number you're calling cannot be reached. Try later. Goodbye.
Hmm? Which other person's number will you call? For some of you that want to buy land and all this, by the time we end this case, we'll be able to tell you if you are to continue with the company or not. What is the name?
The number you dialed is switched off. Please try again later. The number you dialed is switched off. Please try again later.
You can have some. Did they give you any survey plan with the beacon on that document?
No, that's what I paid for. It has not been given to me. The lady that picks my phone.
Okay. Give us the
0806 396 0570.
0806.
396 0570.
What's your name?
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. Is it the person?
Hello.
Am I speaking to Brick Wall Company?
Huh?
Am I speaking to staff of Brick Wall Company?
Network.
Brick Wall.
Brick wall.
No, where is the person? Bring the number. You write the number. Yeah. Do you have the survey of the land?
No, that's what I paid for. They had not given me this. But before I made payments, they took me to the area.
This is no. It's something that you need to. Even that the police say, and the kind of story that you. How would it be like? It's dropping. Yes. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Please, I don't understand. You say you are looking for who?
Hello?
I can hear you.
I want to speak
Because
to a
yes,
staff of a brick wall company limited.
So it's a wrong number.
Okay, that is why I dropped.
Okay.
Thank you. 6396. Huh?
63960570.
Sorry, so this are not the name of the person. I will not be calling and asking you. The same person is not taking, and you don't know their name.
There's somebody I know is in my account officer, Chike. I wrote the name somewhere. And the number. At the end, in the other paper also.
It's not here.
The other paper.
You don't have the number on your phone.
I do.
There's no number here.
Let me write it out. You write it out on your phone out. The two numbers they want to use.
Chicken.
The number you are trying to call does not exist. Please check
This
the
number
number
is not
and try
existing.
again. Thank you.
No.
Zero 080.
You don't need to call the number out. No, you have to write the number. The number you're writing is not correct.
Call does not exist. Please check the number and try again. Thank you. number you're calling cannot be reached.
Okay, we have what to do in this case because they are not responding. We shift the case up and take another date. That day, if they do not come to this office, we will release the
Number you're
number to
calling cannot be reached. Try later.
get back to them. All right, before now, invitation letter has been already been sent to the MD and to the company. We are going to give another date to have their lawyer present in our office or communicate with any of their representatives to provide us the document of the woman plant or this woman land or give her money back. So however they plan it or however they have discussed, they should be able to return her property back or her money. That is nice. I believe some people are commenting that how they live in the estate there. So it's not about the estate. She has paid for everything, both for the land, the survey, and everything. So they should be able to allocate the property to her. Since 5 years, someone bought property, what's that amount? Do you know how much the property is worth now? So if we're talking about the refund of the money, we're not going to talk about the exact amount she paid them because they'll be using her money to trade. So we have to check the worth of the property of the land as of today. Then they refund it back to her. Otherwise, they give her her property. We have been trying to get across, but most of them are playing France. In our next case, we'll bring out the pictures, both whoever that is involved and all the companies and every number. We'll release it to you on air to help us beg the company and everybody involved, including the MD, to return the woman's property to her for a peaceful and a better resolution. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Community Center. Visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Thank you very much. I think I need to block you. This page is not for business transaction. I repeat, if you propose any business to this platform, I'll block you, I'll delete you. Don't even try that. Don't come in here to introduce anybody on this platform. If I hear that again here, I'm going to remove you. Our page is not for business transaction. We don't vote for nobody. The people who vote for will bring their products, their business to our platform to introduce. So if you come in here to tell anybody you want to introduce anybody to any chairman, I'll block both you and the person that is opening up that conversation with you. The next thing you will come out to say you know the person for Human Rights Access to Justice platform. Don't trust anybody. Before you go into investing on anything, I've told you people, look very well, check very well, and also look into what is it called? Who you are investing into. Hello? Mara Defender and Access to Justice, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Who am I speaking with?
I missed your call.
Whom am I speaking with, please?
I don't know, this number called me, that's why I'm returning the call.
You know it's speaking. Sorry.
What first number?
Okay, no problem.
Are you calling from a brick wall? But the number you give, madam, you are just confusing yourself and everybody here. You wrote this number as the MD of the company, Mr. Uchi. The woman is calling here, and you wrote Chiki again there. So which number are we to call?
There's the first number I go for.
No, I
I
think
say
we
it's
need
the
to
customer
suspend this
care
case.
number.
Go and compile your proper this thing on how to call because you cannot make us to be acting. as
These are
if
the
we are not
numbers.
supposed
These are the
to.
numbers.
The number you wrote here, look at it. You see MD. You see the MD of the company, Mr. Uche. Look at it. You wrote number, you wrote the man's company, you write the man's name and whatever. A lady that is calling on the number that we've called out.
I told you there's a customer care number I usually talk to. And when you call the
No,
demand,
the man in question, the MD in question, we need the MD's number. Then we can communicate with the person direct. If you have been communicating with customer service for 5 years and you did not get results, then you go straight to the person that owns the company. If it's the staff that is duping you, or if the MD is aware of what is going on, then that is it. So you cannot be dealing with staff. You deal with staff for 5 years, you invested money, you cannot find line, you can't see money. The next thing you go for the MD. So in our next edition, we'll have to bring the MD out. So whoever that they are calling should respond. Meanwhile, we need to call the woman back and hear her own side of the story since she has been the one feeding you information. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, yeah,
Good afternoon.
good afternoon.
My name is Ms. Solushola. I have in our office here, Office of the Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice, we have Mrs. Chinyere Egomole, who reported the case against the Brickwork Global Limited. That's 4 million naira was collected from her in respect of a property she paid 5 years ago. All efforts to get the land, see the property, prove abortive, the money refused to be returned back, and every effort she has put to assess the land could not read any positive response. We sent letter to your company regard to that. The meeting ought to hold today, but nobody representing them here. And that's why we're calling. We have her in our office. And we are told she has been communicating with you all this while.
I think the last time I spoke to her, I told her that no longer with the company.
You say?
I've told her I'm no longer with the company.
That you are no
So I
longer with the
don't know.
company.
I am no longer working there.
Okay.
I told her, even the letter that she sent,
Yeah.
I don't know. They should communicate, they should get anybody in the office to represent them. I'm no longer working with Brickwork.
Okay. But can you avail us any number of maybe reliable source that we can speak with, or maybe probably the MD?
All right, I will do that.
Thank you. God bless you.
You're welcome.
Let's have a few minutes if you can respond and send the number to us so we can call. Because, please, my peaceful advice, if you want to get a land, for some of you that actually want to get land back home here, either you are living in Nigeria, you are living outside Nigeria, you want to get a land, there are necessary documents that need to access. And if you are buying land from all these estate developers that display their adverts on radio here and there. Please, there are important documents that you need to see. You have to assess, first of all, you have to go to where the land is situated. How undeveloped or developed the land is, that will give you the idea of what the land is worth, or how long will the land appreciate. But buy land because you had maybe there's a cut off whatever or promo and everything. Somebody will just introduce you. There's a land somewhere. Some will have idea that a particular land government have assigned to take over the land, but because it's not was not made public, most people don't know. So some of your family, friends, and whoever may encourage you to buy the land, because who owns the land will want to dispose it, because they know the land have no C of O. So if government take possession of such land, they can never compensate you. So the people sell the land out. You think land is cheap, they sell it to you in another few, maybe after you develop the place, 2 3 years, government will come up from nowhere and take over the land, or even while you have finished paying, that is when you discover that government have taken over the land. And if the person you paid money to have spent your money, how would you get such? Then it become another trouble. So before you go into property, you have to decide very well, is government interested in this land? Is this property situated in government property? And also they have to take the document to land and survey and all those places, government offices, to research the every information that you needed to know before payment is being done. But for sure, since they have all these things or whatever, I assure her by God grace, her money will be given to her, or we give her the land over there. She has not sent it, but you can also communicate with her to send land. In our next meeting, we'll be able to get in touch with all the necessary department that ought to, feed us with useful information, or including the MD. If we bring the MD out, of course, people that know him will contact him, and he will give us a useful information. And the person that introduced you to the land that you pay to, we still have to get in the next, if there is between now and next week, Thursday, if there's no any positive response, because I know some of them are watching us, they will definitely call you after this program. You get back to us and let us know so that we can know what the next line of action. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. God bless you. Good afternoon.